Virgo, March is a transformational month for each and every one of you. All zodiac signs have an opportunity coming in, but it is really going to affect our Virgos. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo for the month of March, because all I can say is, wow, there is this positive energy coming through for the sign of Virgo, especially the sun and rising of Virgo. Now, you're even going to feel it more when Venus goes retrograde. You'll feel it even heightened. But right now, we have all of this planetary energy going on. We've got Mars just went direct after a really long time in an area that was affecting everybody in a very negative way. It's just gone direct. The new moon is a big key factor in what's going on. This is your time to present yourself to the world. This is your time to identify with your soul purpose and who you are and what you're meant to do while you're here on earth. Your soul is this beautiful expansion, and I just see this coming from the general audience of Virgo. So we'll go a little bit deeper. We'll look at your foundation. We're going to take a look at family and friends. Then we're going to look at romance, and I will give you the guided message at the very end. So, there's this unbelievable accomplishment. That's what I hear for Virgo, accomplishment. So when we're looking at foundation, that is your home. That's where you live. That's your education. That's your career, your money, your investments. It's everything in life on the earth that makes you feel secure. So as we're looking at this, what I'm getting is this feeling like some of you may have got certified. You may have changed a career direction, whether it was forced upon you or you chose to make this career transition. This is going to be very, very positive for you as you go forward if you resonate with your studies. So what they're telling me is to give you a comparison. If you were studying how to do coding, coding in the IT industry, right? Coding and technologies, and that's not really your cup of tea, that doesn't feel right with you, but you did it anyway, that can pose an issue. So right now is that time where you get to make the transitional leap of faith, all right? So that could be starting off in that area, whatever it was, but your real specialty may have been project management underneath a whole different umbrella. I hope you get what I'm saying. And as you go further, you're going to go from one to the other and move directly into it. So just by taking the stance of going in a new direction, you had the card of strength, by the way, come out. All right, this is beautiful. This is all about you. You are courageous. There is no doubt about it. You are one of the most courageous signs. You just do it with a really big smile on your face and a very humble way, but yeah, it's there. You are a lion underneath the energy. That's that lion Virgo, Leo Virgo connection that you have with your sign right next to you. But as long as you're taking that leap of faith, it is actually going to produce something really valuable for you. Now, we have the Three of Cups. Yay, something is coming in to celebrate. And that's what I feel this is. Has to do with your money, has to do with your income, whether this is earned income or non-earned income. There's something coming in with your abundance that is going to make you feel really good. It's going to make you go, yes. And I'm so happy for you because this is a hard thing to get to. But remember, all of these energy shifts that we've been going through, not only in the last couple of months where we've been feeling really tired, we've been going through them for a long time. Okay, we've been going through these energy shifts one after the other. Some of them overlap, like right now, where we feel really drained and tired. And when we're drained and tired, it can make us not think straight. It can create a fogginess in our head as we're going forward. Now, one of the things I'm being guided to tell you, this celebration is personal achievement, personal self-love. Very big on the list for Virgo because right now it isn't about other people. Yes, you still have to take care of your kids and all that. but it's about you focusing on your dream, on your identity of who you're transforming into. You're rewriting your destiny, babies. You are rewriting your destiny, and right now is that highlighted moment for the next couple of weeks, and it's really going to hit high on the new moon coming in. What is it? The 27th, 28th. That new moon, you're gonna feel the effects for at least a month, all right? But it's going to be very strong in 2-week time frame. This whole thing is going to go through the next 3 months. You're going to go from one to another to another. You're changing, you are transmuting, you are shifting, you are vibrating higher than a lot of you have. And if you already vibrate high, then you're going to go even higher. So this is a beautiful energy that's coming in. You have the Ace of Wands when it comes to your foundation. Taking action is going to lead you to success. A new beginning in the way that you handle your money, a new beginning in the way that you handle your family. And if you don't have a family, it's you. It's always about you, but not from the ego, not from the divine, inner divine masculine of no empathy. This is coming from a balanced perspective, enough of the divine feminine, which you are born to carry. That is part of who you are, the nurturer, the one that knows how to roll out certain things for people to make them feel warm and comfortable. You know how to do it, and you may have Cancer around you or involved, but I do feel Cancer's in this reading as well. But there's a beautiful coming together of the inner divine masculine, the inner divine feminine, where you are going to be starting a brand new destiny. That's the Ace of Wands, and that's a big wow. Follow your passion. Follow what you are excited about. And going back in a couple of minutes ago when I was talking about one group of you, and let me know if it's you, where you took a course, you took a certification, you got your degree, and something that you feel will make you money, but you aren't really passionate about it. That's what I'm talking about. You have to follow your passion, but use that as your link to get from one place to another. That's going to open the door for you. That's going to shift all of this energy of stagnation, of feeling. I'm hearing the word lost, okay? If you're feeling lost internally, again, this is your time right now over the next couple of weeks. The first couple of weeks of March is to identify who are you going to be. If you were rewriting your story, if you were completely rewriting your life, how would you present yourself to the world? Who would you be? How would you do it? That's what we're looking at. You are changing your destiny. Follow your passion, and our passion is what leads us to feeling abundance and joy. Our passion is what leads us to this 3 of Cups energy, right? When we follow this, it leads us to that. Now, some of you have been waiting a really long time. You have this beautiful card of being patient. You may have been waiting from December of 2024, but I feel for some of you it was a couple Decembers ago, okay, where things have been out of whack, particularly when it comes to emotional balance and your emotions attaching to abundance, the cups. The abundance has been off. So if you've been emotionally out of whack, this affects everything in your life. It affects your money. It affects your judgment calls. It affects your intuition, where you go in a direction that you didn't really want to do, but you did it anyway. So we have a hard time. And this is the beauty of tarot. Remember, tarot follows me. I don't follow the tarot. I don't pull them out and do it one by one for you. It follows me. They come out after I give you the messages. Tarot is an image that describes all the different aspects of life. This is a great way to gain some balance inside of you. If you'd like to know how to do that, please send me a message. Join my membership right here on YouTube. I'm going to be going through that in the month of March. It's not posted yet, but it will be over the next couple of days. Okay? Now, Virgo, there is a trip. Some of you are getting ready to take a trip, and I feel this trip, I'm hearing the word exotic. You may be going on a trip that feels really kind of exotic to you. That doesn't mean it is. It means to you, it has this deep desire that you've been wanting to do it. One of my desires, one of my things was to go to Europe. I'm in Europe right now, and I have been throughout this year, and it is really exciting to go to the different places and feel the energy vibrations, but more importantly, to see the culture. I'm not around Americans. That's not what I choose to do. I'm around people here and learning their language and learning their customs, and it's really exciting. It's exotic, right? There's that sense of unexplored territory. That's what I feel is coming in for some of you. Let us know if that's you. It's going to go really well. Just make sure you're very open for those of you taking this trip. Make sure you are open for the possibilities, because some of you are going to meet people that are going to be like a reflection of who you used to be and who you are today. It's like a duo effect going to happen as you do this travel, which is very, very good, because then we get to see everything from a higher perspective. When this happens, just look outside of yourself. Now look what came out for you, the card of destiny. That's what I'm saying. These cards fall out as I talk. This is your written script. Write it down. Who do I want to be in the future? Who am I coming in as? The whole journey that we've been going through is rewriting your stories for the next go around. For that starts in this dimension. That starts right now. Whether you're in the 3D dimension, the 5D dimension, whether you feel you're moving to a new earth or not, you are still in this plane right now, acting and going through the process. You're still part of the earth. So as part of the earth, you have to make sure that you are doing this, and you are going to leave this earth as this new person. That's what's going on. This is a big deal. It is. And we'll join me on my podcast. Okay. If you go to my Substack, sign up there. It's free. And you'll be notified my podcast getting ready to open up soon. I don't want to give the date, because every time I do, I get something happens, technical issues, whatever it is. But it is on the way. I promise. When it comes to your family and friends, I feel some of you are dealing around somebody that's very deceptive, all right? This person who's deceptive has that darker, masculine energy. They could be a dark empath, most definitely, but I feel that they have they like to dominate, okay? They like to be the center of attention. They like all eyes on them, and they're going to convince you to not look at someone else around you in your family. This person who carries the dark energy was blocking you from pure abundance, because what they did was, and let us know if this is you, it's not all of you, but there is a group of you. What they did is they blocked you from having a relationship with somebody, from seeing somebody for exactly who they are, because of their own ego, right? And their ego couldn't handle you doing this. It's like, oh no, I don't want you to be around that person, because then you won't look at me anymore. You won't like me anymore. You won't want to play with me anymore. Very childish kind of energy. Now we have the King of Pentacles. They may have had a lot of money. This could be an earth sign, a fellow earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. But one thing about the King of Pentacles is they know how to build a foundation that is very accommodating for them. They're willing to put the work in as long as they get the money back, as long as they get everything back. But I feel that this individual, you were a key link to them building their little empire. Okay. And you may have been a pawn in their scheme of how they were going to build it. This may be somebody who used the children in a situation and got the child support or reduced the child support, whatever, that kind of a drama that has a lot of painful effects on the children, more so than the parents. But this particular individual, there's going to be a truth revealed, and I see it over the next 3 weeks. For some of you, it could be 3 months, but it feels, remember, we're going through June and some of this area of the reading, right? Because this energy is going to last that long. Primary in March, and then it starts weaning down as we approach June. And there's going to be a lot of truth coming out. And this is going to reveal what this person did. And I feel it's going to be shared amongst other people, friends that you know, people that you know, and even people that you haven't met yet. If you don't know me, I see it, hear it, feel it. It comes through me. So when I'm looking this way, this is the past, this is the present, this is the future, and this has not even been thought of yet. It's from the ethers, the divine, sending down these beautiful vibes. And that's what I feel is coming in. Yeah, they put a lot of heaviness on your life. They put a lot of heaviness on your chest. You may have thought this other person did not love you because of the deception. This guy came in the reverse, all right, when he first popped out. And I read them both ways. In the reverse, the King of Pentacles is nasty. Okay, this is somebody that blocks us from our success, that blocks us from all the things that make us feel prosperous in life, that make us feel complete in life. And I feel that's what this person did, and it really weighed down on your heart. It weighed down on your soul. It just took a lot of the joy away, because if you feel like somebody doesn't want to be around you, they don't love you, they don't care about you, that hurts. So you put up this fence, you put up a wall. Well, this truth is going to take this and it's going to turn it right into this Ace of Wands. That's what's going on with Virgo. Whatever this truth is, it has to do with a family or a friend. It could even be a co-worker. I just gave you an example of what I was seeing, but does something like that, similar to that, if that happened in your life, there's going to be a truth coming out about that situation. Now, when it comes to your family, there's a lot of heaviness. You may not even want to be around them for some of you, or just the fact that you haven't been around them for a really long time is part of that Ten of Wands energy, weighting you down, waiting, wondering. Remember, you have the Temperance here, which is about being patient while the divine works on things to help you create your destiny. Part of our destiny is who we are taking with us. And we wouldn't want to take somebody that makes us feel like this. That's not who you want to take, no matter how much you care about them. They'll be fine without you. We all create our own plan. Most likely, they've got their own plan that does not even include you. But there's something coming in for another group of you out of the blue. It may be a fire sign, okay, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, coming in to tell you the truth. This is going to be very eye-opening for a lot of you. And I feel that this is somebody that you don't see on a regular basis. They may reach out periodically. I'm seeing more by text and a version of writing than an actual phone call. It might even be on social media, where you every now and then see them on social media. They're really viewed as being gallant, as being a noble aspect of life, but yet they're not. They're very weak. They're very weak, and they are stepping up to share information with you. I feel that there's a bit of a cowardness behind this Knight of Wands. Okay? Now, the Knight of Wands in the tarot represents somebody who comes in and out, somebody who can be a player, somebody who can say one thing, run away. I'll come and help you move your furniture, and then you can't find them, they're gone. But 2 weeks later, they pop back up again. You know, that kind of person. We've all met somebody like that somewhere down the line. Whether we choose to be involved with them or not is a different story. That's who I feel is coming in for you, Virgo. Now, we have the last group, and you're going to need to make a decision on this one, right? That group of you. Let us know if it's you. The last card that came out is the Four of Wands, and this is a really positive card. This is creating a soul family. Some of them may be your original family members. Some of them can be brand new people. But you are creating a unit, a new unit based on who you are as you are shifting and you're writing your new plan. You're wiping the slate clean, letting it go, and you are literally creating a new destiny. Now, you may have done this a few years ago when we were talking about let it go, and we heard it singing everywhere, telling everybody across the world, let it go, let it go. But that doesn't mean it was 100% what you were meant to walk into, because we go in stages. As a human being, we're wrapped around whatever we were taught, whatever we were programmed to believe through society, our family, our friends, etc. So it can take a while to create something new, and that's the division that almost every one of us have had. Even if it's underneath the same roof, the divide has been there. And that division allows us time to reconnect with self. And that's what we've been going through. And some of you have become a master at doing this. And you're getting ready to meet the soul community. Again, I do feel there's going to be a couple of people that you may have known from the past. And maybe these two separate scenarios that I'm talking about may actually be all part of this last segment right here in the family and friends. Definitely you are relocating. Some of you are moving into, I feel it's a rental that may be owned by somebody you know. They're going to rent the property to you, maybe sell it, but I see back and forth. So I feel it's more of a rental where you're paying each month to them. This is going to really become nice. You may be in the same neighborhood as that person, like they may have owned two houses in the same subdivision, and you're going to be in one of them. It may even be in their basement for all I know. But there is a coming together with this person where you become really good friends. You become family. You become united. And if you need something, they're there. And if they need something, you're there. But it isn't overbearing. It's not over-dominated. It's not like this, okay, I'm super insecure, so help me be not bored. It's not like that. This is somebody who really has their stuff together. The Four of Wands represents relationship. This can be marriage for some of you, but it may be a family member through your husband or wife, whoever you married. There is a connection to family for sure with this, whether it's a new one or merging of who you already have. Now let's take a look at your romance, and then I'll bring in the guided message. One thing for sure is you cannot look back. When these people come in, they share something with you, say thank you very much, adios, bye-bye, and let it go, unless you plan on bringing them with you into your new life, okay? Otherwise, this is the closure. This is the closure of what so many of us needed, and that's really good. When it comes to love and romance, some of you are dealing with somebody you definitely love them. You have the Queen of Cups here. There's something coming along the line where I feel that this person doesn't necessarily say it, but it is felt that they love you. However, you may be at the point, Virgo, where it's like, I need to hear it now. Okay, after everything we've been through, remember the divide, that happens underneath the same roof, and that's not easy to do. We go through the motions. Hi, how are you? How was your day? Okay. And then I'm going to take a bath. Bye. It's like it becomes very mundane. There's something coming in this particular relationship where the love is going to be amplified between you and your partner. Obviously, this is not for every one of you. There is a group of you out there where there is real love between you and your partner. This is a great expression of love. I am giving to you, now I'm ready to receive. And it could have been a 10-year relationship where you were taking care of everything. You were the giver and they were the taker. And now there's going to be a reversal because you are not who you were 10 years ago. You've grown, you've changed, and in order to stay together, it has to come to an agreement, and I feel it's mutual. Like both of you are going to want to do that. That's very, very nice for the first part of the romantic side. Now, for another group of you, I feel you are definitely quite opposite of what I just spoke about, where there's a lot of tribulation, there's a lot of no triumph. This is more like a lot of challenge after challenge and bickering and fighting. And it actually looks like you may fight a lot through this relationship, but there's something coming in with this person where there is a uniting possibility, but it's up to you. You got the Hangman, and this Hangman is saying, take a look at the situation. Now, the way the Hangman works in the tarot, We see straight on. All right. We're looking at each other right now, straight on this camera. Hopefully I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the camera because I don't know where else to look. And as we look at each other, we see one angle. Then we have to turn from the back and we see the back side of the person. Then we see the side of the person. Then we see underneath, above, diagonal. And this is what the hangman is doing. Look at your situation of who you were involved with before you make any decision that you cannot change in the future or that you will regret just by bringing it up. I feel for most of you, you already know exactly what you want. The hangman is, how can I utilize this situation? Is it possible to create love? Is it possible to stay together? Is it possible for us to be able to get along? It's like looking at every single option and then talking to your partner. Communication is very, very important for you and that particular person. Let us know if that is you. Now, the third group that I'm seeing is a brand new group where you may be meeting somebody in a public setting. This is somebody who is available. All right. I'm not going to say single, which normally I would, but you might be on the verge of leaving a relationship. Third group, totally unrelated to the other two, but you might be on the verge of leaving. It's not final, something like that. There's still an attachment to the past, so you may have recently left them and not completely healed. This is going to be in a public setting, okay, and it's going to throw you out of balance. And here you go, there's that 8 of Swords, which has been coming in for a lot of zodiac signs. 8 of Swords is feeling mentally stuck, mentally trapped. I can't let go. Remember the words, let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. It doesn't matter today, no matter what they did. And I tell you what, I have been hurt and hit and overloaded with more things than you guys could possibly imagine. If you knew the walk that I have been down just to be here to talk to you today, it is unfathomable. So there is a way out. Right now, I'm living the best life right now. And you will be too. This is the 8 of Swords. This is mental illusions. This is the lack of communication, the lack of closure, the lack of completion that you went through that has left you feeling out of balance. But this new person coming in, I'm going to pull a card for you because this is a big deal. I'm going to pull a card. This 2 of Pentacles is, do I want to with this new person because you really like them? There's something that's going to be very magnetic about them, and I don't feel that they are the type of person that is going to hurt you, that is going to put you in that 8 of Swords energy. Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Now we have here this beautiful Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is what I just described about me. This is a person who has been through everything. If they've been lied to, cheated on, every possible thing that you can imagine in a negative perspective, they've been through and they survived. Not only did they survive, but they thrived because they used the truth. They walked in their truth. And that is the hardest thing for human beings to do, is walk in their truth. But they did it. And look, with this card came the Lover's card. This is going to be beautiful. This is going to be head over heart. This is logic. This is the divine masculine, the logic in a healthy form, okay, where it's not absorbent, egotistically driven, and lack of empathy, but the healthy masculine logic and the healthy divine feminine. That's what this is indicating. A union that is going to be so connected and so beautiful. No, it does not mean a twin flame. Get that out of your head. Okay, get that out of your head. The twin flame that you may have been involved with triggered you into this so that you could take a step back and actually start looking. But this person is going to be the right person for you. How far you go with it will be up to you, but you will recognize this. You will know it. You will feel it deep in your heart, but it is going to test you in that mental restriction there, Virgo. So if you're single, whether you're looking or not, this is going to happen. It is in an outside area that I'm seeing, but This is an open message, so it can happen in a variety of different ways. All right, you guys, let's look at your guided message for Virgo. Hold on tight, Virgo, because things are really getting ready to change for you. You're the nurturer. You are Mother Gaia at its best. That is what you represent here on Earth, and that is why you were put here, to nurture, to tend to take care of, to organize, to make sure that everything is being taken care of in the right way. And you are good at it. But you've also attracted people that have put you in places, in situations, in mental and feeling areas that did not work for you. That is what you're changing right now. And you have the ability to utilize your inner alignment of mind, body, and soul and connect directly to the divine, directly to the source. Remember, the divine works around you, works through you, is in you, because you are the divine. And this is what's going to happen where you are glowing up, and from the inside out, people are going to see your aura. They're going to see the light around you shine again in a way that has not been done before. And this is going to feel like empowerment itself, because it really is. That's what you were meant to do. You may be out there fighting to clean up the earth, to make changes that are beneficial to humanity. Whatever you are doing is going to be an aspect, an asset to humanity. So pick your head up and know everything you've been through has led you to this moment now. Stay in alignment, mind, body, and soul. And if you feel you can't get up, if you feel stuck, if you fall on your face, call upon me, call upon my team. We will help you get realigned with the divine so you can continue your destined journey. All right, Virgo, I hope this helps you. Have an amazing March. Much love.